meters.
Boys high jump is checking in at this time, and there's 6 athletes that are missing. So if you're in the high jump,
1077. So that's basically what Stevens has run. He just ran 1082. So
in the high jump must be checking in at this time.
that was Seth
On the
Bayless.
track is the girls 1600 meters.
Lots of sprinting talent out right now.
I mean, I remember the sprinters Ron Content, who had the state record for a long time. The Dominic Worsley had it.
Box,
And those guys are just unbelievable.
When you get a chance, please, behind the press box.
So we got Silver of Pinkerton comes in with the top seed, 529. Bedard of Merrimack with a 530. Grew of Pinkerton with a 530. Klinger, 532. Nyan, 535. Wachowski of North. Mahoney of Bedford. Bramatupi of Sauhegan. Mozoff of Pinkerton. Krantz of Memorial. Melendez of South. Morantia of Bedford. Schnoo of Bedford. Smith of Lebanon. Hayden of North. Stinson of Pinkerton. And Murthy of Bedford. So we should see some times drop today in this.
All girls 4x100.
Yeah, it's a pretty close heat. Pretty tight knit.
Clerking area at this time, please. All girls 4x100 meter relay teams. Again, clerking area.
It's a big heat too. There's quite a few girls in there.
Yeah, it's a big heat. A lot bigger than what we had yesterday.
But I've seen some heats in the 10,000 with like 40-something people in it. It's just crazy. 10,000 meters. I don't even know how they keep track of it. Well, I can tell you they're not going out fast because they're all bunched right up. Now they're starting maybe to move out a little bit. I wouldn't mess around. These races, these meets are meant to go fast.
Yeah, they should be saving this for states.
Exactly. Do whatever you got to do in states to win, because winning is what counts.
Most
but
important.
these races here, you should try to run fast.
Especially with this weather.
Yeah, because you ain't going to get many more good days like this.
No.
I mean, it's perfect. No sun, not a ton of wind.
Yeah, compared to yesterday's meet.
Yeah, they need to pick it up. This is a 6-minute mile pace.
It's definitely picking up a bit, I'd say.
So Bedard was leading off the first leg of Merrimack. Silver, followed by Nyan and Klinger. But they're all basically all in contention. Now it's starting to string out a little bit.
Yeah, people are starting to want to move. Are they 3 wide or 4?
I have a feeling Silver and Grew are going to get together and lay the hammer down, work really hard.
Yes, it's definitely picked up.
They tend to work pretty good together.
.255, 256. It's picked up a little bit.
Yeah, that last lap was 125-ish.
Okay. It's still not where
what they're capable of doing?
What they're capable of.
Now, these last few laps, I'm sure, are going to be pretty good. That's bunching back up again. So you have 6 girls in contention. Led by Grew and Silver. I think these girls are going to put them in the meat grinder right up here, though. I think you come up. They work well together. I was watching them indoors, and
I mean, you can see them trying to
Great
get
pack
that
with only
edge
one
over the
lap to
other.
they got a
go.
nice little blockade right there.
1600.
We'll see if anybody's going to really challenge them. So that last lap was 120. See if Wachowski can try to really challenge him here. A 9.
There's still five of them.
Molly 9 start. No, I thought she was going to start to work up. But these Pinkerton girls got some good wheels coming down the finish.
100 meters.
Good battle right there. Teammates, look at them fighting for it.
Great battle.
Look at that grind, huh? That's your teammate you're going against. So they finished up right about where they were seated.
Pinkerton 528.92. Second is Grew from Pinkerton 529.02. Third is Bedard Merrimack 529.96. Fourth is Nyhan Concord 531.71. Fifth is Wachowski from North 531.98. And sixth is Klinger from Wyndham 537.35.
Great
It is
time.
crazy how they went out so slow, but they basically came right to the time that they were all seated at.
So 2:56 through 8. So what? 2.
So their last lap was
2:40 maybe.
72.97 and 73.04.
That's an impressive last lap.
Yeah, not bad. That's 4:48 pace.
Super good.
I'm still looking for Ross from South and Stevens from Keene to the press box when you get a chance, please.
This will be
So
a
we
good
got
race.
Marcotte of Elvern,
Today's
Harriman of
4x100
Lebanon, Sturts of
relay
Keene,
to check in at
Fortin
this
of
time,
Londonderry,
boys.
Byrne of
4x100
South, Christian
meter
Kraft of
relay.
Pinkerton,
Check in at
Byrne
this
of
time.
South, Fredette, Merrimack, Castellano of South, Beckering of Bedford, Irvin of Sauhegan, Dowd of Pinkerton, Davis of Memorial, Theodore of South, Watt of Concord, McIntyre of Keene, Dunning of Elverin, Gower Hall of Wyndham, Patronic of South, and
This is the
Hayes
boys,
of Pinkerton.
1,600 meters.
I got my pick in my head, but
Who?
I have the
I'd go with
results of the
Marcotte
girls'
right
long
now.
jump.
with Nick
In
Marcotte
sixth
from Alvern.
place from Concord, Goulet.
I think I got to go with Harriman
In
on this
fifth
one.
place from Memorial, Rodriguez.
That's true. That's true.
In fourth place from Merrimack, Dillon. In third place from Merrimack, Best. In second place from South, Braswell. And the winner with a jump of 17 feet 8 inches from Bedford, sophomore Annika Scott. Annika, when you get a chance, please report to the press box. Annika, when you get a chance so we can interview you for New Hampshire track and field.
About 67, 68. Definitely going out lenient.
Yeah, they're not messing around. Harriman's taking right to it. See how strung out they are compared to where the girls were?
Yeah, they're moving right now.
Yeah, they don't mess around. You'd like to be in this race, wouldn't you?
Oh, yeah. It's
Definitely.
perfect. And you can rely on an even pace by Harriman right now. Definitely the class of the field.
He's got company now, though. Fortin for that, right?
Yep.
Allen from Campbell to the pole vault, please. Allen from Campbell to the pole vault.
I think second place doubled in the 4x8, right?
Yeah, Fortin.
Stringing out. They're really
I have
dropping
the
the hammer.
results of the boys' shot put. In 6th place from North, Tavares. In 5th place from Merrimack, Razui. In 4th place from Lebanon, Ames. In 3rd place from South, Martinez. In 2nd place from North, Smith. And the winner with a toss of 51 feet, 11 and 3/4 inches from Nashua North, senior Toby Brown. Toby, when you get a chance, please report to the back of the press box, please. Toby Brown. from
Harriman
North,
going
when you
back
get a
out the
chance,
front.
To the back of the press
Yeah.
box.
You know he was happy having them lead. I surely would be.
Still a good battle, though. I mean, you got Harriman, Fredette, Fortin.
Don't forget the freshman from Keene.
Oh, Sully Sturts, man. I like him, but I think he's more of a cross-country runner.
Oh, yeah. 16:30s in cross country is definitely.
Don't be surprised if he ain't
Impressive.
challenging for the win next year in cross-country.
Oh, 100%. Harriman turning on his speed legs.
100 to go. That's Harriman from Lebanon and Fortin from Londonderry.
Here comes Keene.
And Harriman's laying out good. Look at Sturts, though. That kid's a strength runner. I like that kid. He's a freshman. Look at that move. He's going to take out them all. That's how you do it. That's how you do it, Sturts. Unbelievable. I love that kid. Oh, man.
is
From
impressive.
Lebanon, fourth
That was good.
That's impressive.
41. Second is
Take
Sturts
that any
from
day of the
Keene,
week.
4:30.82. Third is Fortin from Londonderry, 4:31.10. Fourth is Fredette from Merrimack, 4:32.37.
Telling you, I like that kid. I really believe he can win the cross-country title next year.
And sixth is Christensen from Pinkerton, 4:33.87.
I know Giardina has got his eyes on it, but I'm telling you, the strength in that kid, I like that.
Rojano, when you get a chance, please report to the back of the press box.
See what that
please.
last lap was for
Rojano,
him.
Harriman,
Wow.
He ran a
Lebanon, when you
63
get a chance.
last lap.
That's
Sturts.
crazy.
That's pretty good for a freshman.
That's really good.
Outstanding. Man,
Wow, 63.
I mean, really? 63
The
for a freshman?
referees that are
Pretty
gonna
good.
be running the exchange zones for the 4x100 meter relay. Make sure you're there. Hopefully you have a flag to let the people at the finish line know that we're all set.
I love
Referees
I
for
love
the
kids that are
relays,
strong
please.
and have good kicks. But you don't have to be fast to have a good kick. You just have to have a good kick.
Yeah.
That's all it is. I'm telling you, a lot of it's mental. You can beat a lot of fast guys if you just lay it out
It
there.
is so mental.
That was good.
Especially a mile.
I was impressed by that one.
Yeah, that was definitely the most impressive kick of the day.
I love that. All right, girls 400 relay. So we got heat Heat 1, we got Sauhegan, Merrimack, Goffstown. So slower to faster in these ones.
Interesting.
I guess what I like most about a kick is a kid with a killer instinct that's just going to hunt everybody down.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? If you have that, you're going to go a long ways in running.
And if you can combine that with just the ability to hang on,
Yeah.
then you're good to go. I mean, that's what wins state championships.
He pretty much ran his own race. You know, he was far back, but he knew his ability. I just love those kids that are not satisfied with just getting, one or two. You just get the next one, then you move on, you get the next one.
Yep.
That's what he did.
All girls in the 400-meter dash should now be at the check-in area. All girls in the 400 meters.
So Clayton, I hope I'm putting a little fire in your eyes for the summer.
Oh, yeah, I'm
Train
ready.
hard over the summer, and you're right there too. Nothing wrong with what you've been running, but you can make up a lot over the summer. I'm telling you.
Yes, 100%.
This is the first heat of the girls 4x100 meter relay. 2 heats, times, places are based on times coming from either heat.
Great battle for second.
Really good. So Merrimack takes that one.
That was Merrimack 53.89, Sauhegan 56.29, and Goffstown 56.64.
Next heat, we got Central, Bedford, North, South, Pinkerton, Concord, Elvern, and Londonderry. South comes in with a 48.40, which they set the state record.
How many heats is this?
2.
Okay. So, yeah.
48.40, and Pinkerton's 48.98. Those are 2 of the fastest times ever. 2 of the fastest times. There's only been a few other times mixed in there. But South comes in with the new state record. So there's nothing wrong with that.
I mean, this really shows you
2
the
teams in this heat,
school
National
programs
South
who
and
really
Pinkerton,
stand out.
have both run under 49 seconds already this season. Phenomenal times this early in the season.
So yeah, this is going to be a real good one.
This Nashua South and Pinkerton, they're in lanes 4 and 5.
So what you do over the summer is usually what happens, gives you a good indication where you're going to be in the fall. And I can't stress it enough. You got to do the work.
100%. I mean, you can see on a team who did the work in the summer.
Exactly. And I mean, you got to make it your whole focus. I used to love getting my runs in early in the morning. That way, if I could get an afternoon run, we trained a little bit different than you guys do now. I think you guys probably train a little smarter. We trained up a little bit more bulk, but basically,
I'd say that's what we do. We train pretty hard and
Yeah.
intense.
I mean, there's more ways than one to climb Mount Washington. You just got to get there. You know what I mean?
Yep, Mike.
But you got to do the work no matter what.
The one saying my coach always says is, you got to run fast to run fast.
That's right. Exactly. It's like Nashua South. It's close, though. South and Pinkerton. South's got a slight lead.
Great handoff.
It's going to be another barn burner here. That was smooth.
That's Nashua South and Pinkerton.
I think they might have just broke their state record.
Nashua South,
40.
48-47.
Are you kidding me?
Pinkerton, 49-28.
No, pretty
Third,
close.
Nashua
Just
North,
missed it.
50-38. Fourth, Concord, 51-15. Fifth, Bedford, 51-86. And sixth, Londonderry, 51-92.
So they were only 7 hundredths
South
off their state
Relay,
record.
when you get a chance, come
That's
on
pretty
up
good.
behind the press
Now you
box
know.
so we can interview you for New Hampshire
Just
track
validates
and
what they've
field.
done.
Yeah.
Nashua South Relay team, come on up.
Now they got the drive to beat it.
Boys 400. Please check in at this time, please. Boys 400 meter dash. Check in at this time.
So we'll have 2 heats of this also of North, Elvern, Merrimack, and Goffstown in the first heat.
I have the results of the girls' high jump. There was a tie for 5th place between Annis from Goffstown and Wheaton from Pinkerton. Then there was a 3-way tie for 2nd. Goulet from Concord, Mickelson from Concord, and Cruz from South. But there was a definite winner at 5 feet 2 inches from Bedford, senior Grace Crowder. Grace, when you get a chance, please report to the back of the press box so you can be interviewed for New Hampshire Track and Field and to get your award. That's Grace Crowder from Bedford.
Larry, that was not a 3-way tie for second. Second, was a 3-way tie for third.
That's not.
Very dramatic walk in.
You hear the sirens in the background?
Yeah.
You think that was from Nashua South because they were going too fast? Think it was? Think it is?
Oh, pipe. Yeah, burning up.
Yeah. You can't go that fast in Londonderry.
Who is it that had the took the fire extinguisher with his shoes? Was that Gatlin who did that?
Probably one of those guys, one of those showboats.
Yeah.
We got our boys 4x1 coming up. So we got our first heat. Or is it only one heat?
It's 2 heats.
2 heats? Okay.
Yep. North, Elvern, Merrimack, and Goffstown.
Now the question is did South break the old meet record or the old state record with this run today? Is that number 2 all time?
Probably
Check
have to look
that.
that up. But I bet it's pretty close.
Yep.
They ran 47 today, so 48, 47.
Let's see.
Tell you, the weather's perfect for today.
So meet record before last week.
What's that?
Meet record before last week was 48.68. So they
So
did break it again. Yep.
So they have the 2 fastest times.
2
of all
fastest
time.
times ever.
First heat of 2, boys 4x100 meter relay.
All right, looks like Alvern's going to take this one over North. Good race, though. But, yeah, they stayed pretty steady the rest of the way.
That was Elvern, 45-12. Nashua North, 45-30. Third is Merrimack, 46-38. Fourth is Goffstown, 48-22.
So they just chopped off 0.8 of a
Next
second.
is the seeded heat.
So we have Sauhegan, Londonderry, Memorial,
Four
Pinkerton,
teams, Memorial,
Bedford,
Pinkerton,
Concord, Salem,
that
and
are in the
Nashua
middle of
South.
the track. All have run within 1/2 second of each other.
Wow.
So Pinkerton comes in with a 43.35.
This will be a great race. Once again, a D1 preview. It's been a great day for racing, like really exciting races
man.
so far. Really close ones. I mean, and also, you know, team battling for a state record.
Outstanding.
Nice, they're ready to go.
I love cloudy days.
Yep. But not windy either, which is really nice.
Right.
It's when it's windy, you can get cold just standing around, but today, not really.
Should be an exciting one right here.
All right. Pinkerton looks kind of strong after that first leg.
Look at Bedford. Bedford's making up some big
Yeah,
distance.
they are moving up. But I think they're just too far behind Pinkerton. South looks pretty good too. Memorial's in there.
Memorial will be tough on this last spot. But it looks like Pinkerton.
Yep, Pinkerton for sure right now. Oh,
You ain't touching that. They're going to put up a really good time. 43.11?
yeah.
Wow. 43.08.
Pinkerton, 43.08. Bedford, 43.96. Third is Memorial, 44.46. Nashua South, 44.59.
Yeah, very dominant
Fifth is
performance.
Londonderry, 44.66. And sixth is Concord, 45.21.
He just topped off 27 hundredths, so that's a pretty good day there.
What's
43.08.
what's the overall team
Pinkerton,
scores
when you get a
looking
chance,
like?
relay team, please report to the press box. Pinkerton's relay team, when you get a chance, please come behind the press box to be interviewed.
Not coming up team scores yet.
Definitely going to be really close between some schools.
Next on the track is the girls 400 meters. In this event, it's heats based on time. Everybody runs just once. Take all the times and put them together, and the top 8 finishers are based on times.
Okay, heat 1, we got Nur of Memorial, Roy of Merrimack, Sani of Memorial, D'Amico of Salem, Denon of Bedford, Pulsifer of Bedford, and Roger of Salem.
Girls,
D'Amico comes in
300 meter
with a
hurdlers.
105.33.
Can check in at this time, please. of girls in the 300-meter hurdles.
That's the fastest time.
Fastest time in this heat. So
Okay.
we'll go slowest to fastest heats. We got 2 heats. 57.46 is the fastest by
Wow.
quite a bit. Harriet Barber Central, but that's the next heat. So 105.33. And there's also a 105.48. And it's these 2 girls that are battling right now. Denon and D'Amico.
Yeah, good battle. That's what you want, especially in a 400.
Memorial sneaking up, might steal this. It looks like she's gonna steal it. She did. Sani,
Oh,
Pinkerton boys relay team.
63.85. So that's a big PR for her. 2.5 seconds.
That was Sonny from Memorial, 63.85. Second, Deanan, Bedford, 64.09. D'Amico, Salem, 64.39. Roger from Salem, 73.02. And Roy from Merrimack, 77.04.
So next heat we got Cantor of Lebanon, Thomas of Goffstown, Muller of Concord, Barber of Central, Ducharme of Bedford, Sipple of Pinkerton, Jello of Pinkerton, and Sinclair of Gurdon. I'm going to tell you right now, Barber's going to win this.
is she the 57?
57.
57 is
Yeah,
fast.
she's almost 4 seconds. 3.5 seconds faster than anybody else. That's a pretty big.
That is very impressive. I know a lot of guys on our team who can't run 57.
What is the state record? Is it 54 or something? Or is it 55? I know it's Grace Devaney. Man, she was killing. She just won the national. She won the national championships indoors in the 400.
Really?
Yeah. Yep. For Division III. She's an absolute stud. She was ranked number 1 in the 200 and 400.
Oh, sure, sounds good, yeah. Thank you. Yeah, whenever you can do the interview, that'd be great. Oh, yeah, we'll be up there when there's awesome. 55.42.
542. Well, I'll tell you what, Barber's closing in.
Yeah? Barbara's only a junior.
So she's got time.
Seated heat, girls 400. In lane 4 from Central is Harriet Barber. She has run a 57.46 so far this year.
Tell you what, Thomas on the inside is
4 seconds
pushing it
ahead of
pretty good.
everybody else in the field. Again, Harriet Barber from Central in lane 4. And like I said, she's run a 57 so far this year.
And she looks good.
Phenomenal effort.
Wow.
57.10.
Harriet Barber
57.09.
beating her previous best time this year, 57.46, running 57.10. Harriet Barber from Central. Ducharme from Bedford, 60.77. Third is Mueller from Concord, 61.18. Fourth is Sapel from Pinkerton, 62.08. Fifth is Sinclair from Girton, 62.51. And sixth is Cantor from Lebanon, 62.64.
57.09. No.
Pretty even there too,
Yeah.
but just has the strength.
Oh, yeah. I'd like to see what she could do half in.
Oh yeah, that'd be really interesting. I think she's more of a 200, 400 runner, but you gotta think, if
Some
give
point.
some dual meet, might as well just try it.
You
No
get to
harm.
college and you stretch it out to 600.
Yep, yep.
Actually, some places you have 500, 600, 800.
How'd she do indoors in the 600? Did she?
I think she was more of a 300, right?
Yeah, I think 300. Yeah.
That was outstanding, though.
Super smooth down the home stretch.
Okay, the boys, we got 3 heats.
Right.
We got Manfield, Bedford, Sommer of Keene, Alessandro of Memorial, Kerry Matthews of Merrimack Valley, Rice of Bedford, and Colby of Central, 54-53 and a 54-73, lane 4 and 5.
Excited to see Sean Clegg race his last race on his home track.
We'll see if he can get under the 50s
In the
today.
boys 400, we actually have 3 heats. 3 heats of the boys. This is heat 1.
So let's see, who's that out in front? So I think this Bedford kid in the inside is probably looking the best right now. But everything changes that last 200.
I think the Memorial kid's going to start making up some ground right through here, though.
Right. Yeah, look at that. Wow. He had a lot left.
Yep. Alessandro of Memorial.
52, 53, a little bit over 54.